It is commonly thought that an increase in unemployment will be associated with an increase in domestic violence. Our work has looked at this in more detail and found out that it's not necessarily the case. Criminology and sociology have for a long time argued that there should be a positive link between the two based on notions of, for example, financial stress, loss of identity, or increased exposure. However, these theories tend to neglect two key elements. First, an increase in unemployment may affect not only those who actually fall unemployed, it also suggests that the economy is not doing so well, and that may affect the behavior of people more generally. So second, it neglects the balance of power between men and women. In particular, if there's a worsening of labor market conditions for men, one would expect that women should be able to bargain a better outcome inside the household. A popular approach for looking at the relationship between unemployment and domestic violence is to see whether the level of abuse increases when the economy goes into recession. But that's a fairly weak approach because trends in abuse can occur for very many unrelated reasons. So we refine on that approach by breaking the data down along 3 dimensions. So first, we break the economy down by geographical area, in our case police force areas. That allows us to see whether increase in abuse was larger in areas that saw larger increases in unemployment. Second, we also break it down by age group, because arguably it should be a relationship between the level of unemployment in your own age group to your exposure to domestic violence. And third, and critically, we'll break down the level of unemployment between men and women. We find that as we break down the data by geographical area and by age group, there's no longer any particular relationship between the overall level of unemployment and the incidence of domestic abuse. However, we find that as we break down the level of unemployment by gender, an increase in the level of unemployment among women is associated with an increase in the level of abuse, whereas if anything, an increase in the level of unemployment among men is associated with a decrease in the level of abuse towards women. A key takeaway point from our work is that the relationship between unemployment and domestic violence is probably more nuanced than commonly thought. And in particular, it's important to make a distinction between unemployment at the household level and the level of unemployment in the economy as a whole.